Overheard. On Tony Katz Today. Oh, Maxine, why you gots to be so mean? You rage against the machine like a crazy rabid fiend. The hippest auntie that's alive, we gon' impeach that 45, continuing to thrive on incoherent drivel jive.
Okay, who had the low-fat soy milk double mocha green tea latte, extra foam with cinnamon topping, 27 sprinkles, and a shot of lavender oil?
Oh, that's me. Well, Auntie Maxine Waters may have finally gone too far. That's right. After 27 years of service, Democrats have finally had a collective epiphany. Wow, that lady's nuttier than a squirrel turd. Okay, maybe that epiphany hasn't happened yet, but they did give her a spanking for calling on her fellow lemmings, know-nothings, and useful idiots to stake out gas stations and wait for a car with a MAGA sticker to pull in so they could tell them, hey, we don't want you here. You're not welcome here. You're not welcome anywhere. You know, the same thing Democrats used to tell black people. Like, say, for example, when they voted against every single piece of civil rights legislation from 1866 to 1966? Yeah, Democrats voted to keep African Americans in slavery and opposed the 13th Amendment, which officially freed the slaves. Only 4 Democrats voted for it. Oh, and then there was that time when Republicans passed the 14th Amendment, which granted slaves U.S. citizenship. Yeah, Democrats voted against that too. Oh, and then remember the time Republicans passed the 15th Amendment, which gave slaves the right to vote, and not a single one of the 56 Democrats in Congress voted for it? Oh, and then there was that other time when Democrats attempted to keep Republicans from passing all of that civil rights legislation from the 1860s. You know, the Civil Rights Act of 1866, the Reconstruction Act of 1867. Boy, that was a lot of opposition, huh? Okay, so look, Democrats have a dark past, but this is today, and Republicans have a dark past too. Like when Republican Dwight Eisenhower appointed the Supreme Court Justice Earl Warren, who penned the Brown versus the Board of Education decision that ended school segregation forever. Oh, and then there was that nasty Republican Senator Everett Dirksen from Illinois, the land of Lincoln, who wrote numerous pieces of legislation, including the Civil Rights Act of 1968, which banned discrimination in housing. Oh, and that jerk Ronald Reagan, who in '84 signed into law the holiday now known as Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Yeah, but like I said, that was in the past. Republicans are a different party today. They elected Donald Trump. Donald Trump! You know, the president who is currently presiding over the lowest rate of unemployment for African Americans and Hispanics in recorded history. Hey man, that's not Trump's win. This is Obama's economy. Wait, or is it Bush? Didn't Bush get credit for everything under Obama? Oh, that was just the blame? So like the doubling of the national debt, who was that? That was Bush? Okay, but the economy we have now, who's that? Oh, that's Obama. Wait a minute, what about the recent plow in the Dow Jones? Is that it? Oh, no, that is Trump. Okay, good. The record highs we kept hitting, though, during Trump's first 18 months in office, that was Obama's? Well, wait a minute, what about the huge national debt that we have now? Oh, that was Bush and Trump because of the tax cuts. Okay, but the recovery is Obama's. You know, could somebody write this down for me so we can keep track? You know, I get the feeling this Overheard segment is strayed. The point of the day is this, Maxine Waters said some inflammatory things, but that doesn't mean she's of no value and doesn't serve a purpose in Congress, all right? She does. She blesses us all with a gift, and it's the gift that keeps on giving. The gift of laughter. So there you have it. Yes, Maxine has said some pretty wacky things over the years, but haven't we all said some things that we regret? I've regretted entire Overheard segments. Maybe this one. But we carry on, my lads and lassies. Oh, and there's one other point I wanted to make. On a day when Bernie Sanders is celebrating the primary victories of socialist progressives, it's always good to remember where you came from, yes? Oh, and that's Overheard.